All right, A's Mega here, and here we are. This is the night. This is the night where this bike will transform from a dirt bike to Supermoto, the mini Supermoto. So it's been a lot of hard work getting these wheels prepped to put on, and now they're ready. So what I got going on today is we're gonna swap the wheels out, and I gotta change the front sprocket on this. So we're gonna go to a 14 tooth sprocket. Reason being is we want to get more top speed out of this. I will go over the gearing in a bit, but yeah, the gearing's going to be a little different, and I don't know how it's going to do off road in the dirt anymore. If I change it, I kind of want the gearing for the track and the dirt bike gearing to be the same, so I could just swap the wheels in and out, no problem. So anyway. So these are the tools. I got out here. They're all laid out on the ground. Got my impact gun here. An 8mm T-handle. Some snap ring pliers. And then obviously the wheels. The wheelsies are over here, and I got it on my stand right here, right over here. This is my Harbor Freight ATV motorcycle stand. It's like kind of like the only dirt bike stand I got, so we're gonna use it. I just had to dig it out the side of my house, so I don't use it too often. It's actually works really good to move the bike around the garage, and it's really light. This bike is really light. Anyway, so we'll be working with it on this today, and I get my service manual to look up all the specs and stuff. So since the front wheel is probably gonna be less work because we don't have to change the sprocket yet, we will change the front wheel first. All right, so with that being said, we will start on the front. So here we are. I don't think we'll need the service manual quite yet. It's a little crowded in my garage right now, so I got some wheels back here. But my KLX front end has a hitch pin clip right here that just comes off right there instead of a cotter pin. And then it's a 17mm to get that tiny little axle that's giving me so much trouble working with. We'll go take that out with the impact gun. Don't have to worry about torque or anything quite yet. All right. So I think the other side is a 14. This is crazy. 14mm. So 14mm on the bolt side, and the nuts is a 17mm. Piece of cake. That was kind of hard to get out. I thought it was tightening it. So these do have a lock washer. It's like a mechanical lock washer. So you don't really need to use a cotter pin, but there's a hole for one right here, just in case. And then slide the axle out, and the wheel comes off. Hopefully the bike doesn't fall back. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, so there it is. It's still got some grease, a little bit of grease here and there. I don't remember if I did any kind of maintenance on the wheel bearings. I think they should be fine. Plus we're installing a different set of wheels, so different wheel bearings. So, and I'm pretty sure those are good. Okay, just very carefully take that front wheel off. Kerplam! There it is. So here is a also notice I got my Kawasaki racing hat right now. I got this for it's a Tom Sykes hat, 66 right there. I got this at the World Superbike race recently. So there it is. That's the front wheel. Looks okay. I'll check that out better later, but there it is. That's the two wheels right there, so you guys can see them. So I'll put them back to back, so you can see I'm gonna lose. I'll lose maybe like an inch. The bike will be about an inch shorter. It's not really. It's not going to be that much shorter. It'll definitely, It will definitely be shorter, but it won't be that much shorter. It's not really. We're going from a, what is it, a 19 to a 17. So, but the tire height is about like an inch, seems like. Okay, right. So we got the wheels side by side right there. I got them laid down on the ground. Yeah, so there's really not much of a difference between each one, except one is a 17 and one is a 19. And like I said, we're probably gonna lose about an inch in height. But we got some street racing rubber on, or street bike rubber on this, and this is a 3.5 incher. Look at how much wider that bad boy is. It's definitely much meatier looking than that. You know what? Since I got these two right here right now, I think we can weigh them. All right, I got my handy dandy postal scale here. So these wheels are pretty much the same, other than like this one has a knobby, that has a street tire. This is wider, and there's not even a rim lock on this. I don't think Kawasaki puts a rim lock on the front, and I've never had a problem with it. So yeah, so have at it. So here we go. So this is the dirt wheel. I probably want to check the spokes for tightness too, since they're off of the bike. I can feel they're not that tight. Okay, so I'll put this on here. All right, there we go. You can see straight through the spokes. 13 pounds, 10.6 ounces. 13 pounds, 10.6 ounces. That's the dirt wheel. Not too heavy. And these are running IRC tires. They're like super hard. They last forever, dude. That's the stock tire. Okay, well, this one is definitely heavier, I'll tell you that. Don't even know if I could balance it on there without messing it up. Okay, so there we go. So the street tire, the Supermoto tire, wheel is 8 pounds, 14.6 ounces. So what did I say? The other one was like 10 pounds. So we gain about 8 pounds. That's a lot of mass, extra mass to be slinging around. Hopefully the KLXs can do it. It's pretty nice. You can stick your fingers through the holes. Hopefully I'm not messing the spacers up by keeping it on the ground like that. Let's check this one again. Oh, okay. It's no, never mind. It was 13 pounds 10 ounces. So we gained 5 pounds. So this is about 5 pounds heavier than this right here. All right, good to know. Here's my go. Okay, so there's their teeny tiny skinny axle for the KLX140. I'm gonna go ahead and grease it up a little bit. It looks a little dry, so yeah. It looks like it's in good shape though. I don't think I'm not gonna clean it. It looks fine, especially with all the dirt that we've been riding. So the spacers do the trick. So I'm just gonna go spread some grease on this bad boy, and we're gonna slap that front wheel up in there. Okay, so I gotta get a little bit of grease on there now, so you can see, looking good. So now we're gonna go install this bad boy. So I'm gonna go put the axle here, because I remember it came in. We took it out from the left, so I'll slap it back in the left. So the way I had these wheels set up was so I can just put it on there, no problem. So hopefully that happens. There we go. Oh man, I got dirt all over it. Okay, yeah, looks like no problem. It goes in there. I gotta go. Alright, this fell on the ground and got some dirt on it. I'm gonna go wipe part that got the dirt. Okay, fast forward to 2 minutes later, and we're ready to slap this bad boy in. So hopefully we can get away with not getting this thing dirty again. So this is going to be kind of this is the toughest part here, getting everything to line up. So we got to line the rotor up to the brake, which I think I got right now. I think. Put the axle in a little bit. Scoop the rotor. So these rotors might be thicker too than the other one. I don't know how old this rotor is.
stubborn. You gotta get it in like there just right. You know? There we go. Okay. On the way through the wheel, boom, straight through. A little grease came out one end. I'm gonna go put the nut back in. We'll just spin it on a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go torque it. Almost done. That was easy. It was just getting it all lined up. That was the tough part. That axle wants to go in like perfectly. It's got to go in perfectly square into that sucker, or something will go in there at all. But it did go in there. So let me go get the torque spec. Okay, this is the wheels and tire section, 9.3 and 9.2 in the Kawasaki KLX140 factory service manual, and it has the front and the rear wheels on it. How convenient. So that's all we're going to need tonight, this one page. So here we go. So the front and rear axle nuts are 58 foot-pounds. So we'll just set our torque wrench to 58 foot-pounds. Okay, 58 foot-pounds. Let's just call it a good 60 foot-pounds. So I'm going to go set our torque wrench up here. I know you probably can't see the numbers, but we're going to set it up for 60 foot-pounds. 58, I don't know where they came up with that weird number. I guess they're doing it in like metric or something. Alright, so all we gotta do is go ahead, get a wrench here, and then okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. 58 foot-pounds. It's kind of hard to do with the bike up in the air like that. No problem. So there it is. Front end is almost done. When I put this here pin back in. Okay, pin's in there. And we'll go wipe off all the excess grease from the other side of the axle. Alright, all good to go. There she is. Supermoto front wheel on there, installed. Yeah. okay, so as you can see, the front was like super easy to install on. There isn't really much to do. The back is gonna be a different question. the back, I have to change the sprocket and then we have to retension the chain. So I'm pretty sure we have to retension the chain because we're using different sprockets now. So I don't remember the last time I checked the chain slack on this bike. I probably should be doing it more often, but I don't really ride it that often anyway. So, all right. So on to part 2, the rear wheel and the sprocket.